V zajetí marihuany, jo. Asi hádám, že vím, o čem to bude.
You know a Freddie Calhoun?
Sure, I know
Freddie needs money to get out of town. Says he's prepared to blow the whistle on a primo reefer distribution ring. Says he
Has he said how much it's gonna cost?
$50.
And the department will front me the 50?
You can put in an expense claim. He's over at Mike Lyman's on Hollywood Boulevard. See what you can find out.
Tak to bylo rychlý. Tak jdem.
$50? Do they think I'm made of money?
No, you just look like you're made of money.
Oh, very good. The kid's on form. I'd say on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid tedious today, which you can be pleased with.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
I don't have the same voices in my head as you do, Cole.
I'm just praying the prince come through so I can nail
O čem to mluvíš? Ty hlasy jsou ve skutečnosti v tvé hlavě, ne v mé. Ticho tam. Co jsi říkal? Jo, mám se v pohodě. Jo. Počkej, když vy je slyšíte taky, ne? Jak ti lidi mluví teďka s náma. Co? No, dobře, jsem trapný.
Middle of the afternoon, this crazy woman decides to set fire to the hotel she lives in. The fire brigade come and put it out. A couple hours later, she does it again. Phones up Central and says,
any available unit, the 44 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ibar. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Tak je to po cestě.
R11K, we'll handle the outstanding suspect.
Roger 11K, see the detective if possible.
Proti všem.
Detective Phelps.
Look, Phelps, in a minute, a bagman named Rampley's gonna walk in here and put a mint on some horse running in the 5th. We don't care about Rampley so much as we want his boss. He's the one we're gonna put away for fixing the race.
You're hoping Rampley will lead us to him?
Bingo. Here's what you're gonna do. Get in there, blend in, wait for our mark. You'll be in a dark coat. Wait until he hands over the cash, then tail him. Good luck.
A na toho borce, co jsme jako měli jako vyslechnout a tak.
I'll wait outside. Keep an eye on the place.
Tak na to jsme úplně zapomněli teď. No, jo, už.
Give me $1,000 on Cavalcade in the 5th.
Stůj, autobuse. Kam se cpeš, ty kokso? Možná jsem měl červenou, ale to je jedno, jsem policaj. No tak jestli si mě teďka nevšiml, tak nevím, no.
Hey, come on! This ain't New York!
OK, uznávám. Šel jsem za ním jako totální lulínek. Nevadí. Jsem by viděl ten klobouk.
Hey, come on! This ain't New York!
Jsi furt tak nervózní a otáčíš se, ty brďo. Člověk by si skoro myslel, že ti jde o nějakou levotu.
You coppers ain't God, you know.
Počkej, jak víš, že jsem fízl?
Got it, boss. A full G. She's coming in at 20 to 1. You and I are about to retire.
LAPD, you're both under arrest.
Jo, jasně. Ale to počkej, jako to skutečně jenom tak jako stačilo zajít takhle blízoučko. Jinak sorry, že jsem mu vypál mozek z hlavy, asi jste ho chtěli živýho.
R11K calling KGPL. Ambulance required at Sunset and Ivar. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4, but I'll need an ambulance in the corner.
Co to bylo?
R11K, all units be advised the 484 at Sunset and Ivar is code 4, suspects are down.
Počkejte, až budou mi všechny ty zločiny hotový. Sorry. Ono to je vlastně tvoje auto.
This seems like a good time for the siren, don't you think?
Tak jo.
There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole.
Tady tenhle bublifuk. Počkej, nejsou tady někde noviny? Když už jsem tady.
So, you gonna see your married man again?
Freddie, you're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20? I said...
You want the money or the alternative?
Tell us about the reefer, Freddie.
Who's he?
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Wes comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Names, Freddie.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name Juan Garcia Cruz. Well, be careful. He likes guns. How do I get my money?
Do me a favor, Freddie.
Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket.
Let's go visit this Cruz character. 50 pounds of dope. Crazy.
Co je na tom šílenýho? Dneska by se ti vysmáli, že to je málo. 22 kilo, to je pro amatéry. To je na týden, ne pomalu.
You believe his story? Sure. A hophead like Freddie would raffle his sister for his next score.
Což nějaký nervózní, ne hochu? Tam může jít po té ulici kdokoliv. Fakt jako po té ulici mohli kdokoliv a on prostě to jsou určitě policajti. Pokud ho nezná tady toho fízla se mnou. OK. Člověk by si myslel, že ho si mu. Ale že je takový trochu trigger happy borec. No. Víte, co je blbý, že to nejde přeskakovat ty scény. Jo, dívejte se, oni jdou. Úplně v pohodě. A ten hned, to je určitě policie. A taky si všimněte, že jako začne střílet z toho Thompsona, jak je ten odlesk toho, nebo jako záblesk toho výstřelu, jak je ořízlej. Všimli jste si toho? To se nepovedlo úplně. Tady ne, ale z toho pohledu jakoby z boku. Hurá. Konečně nějaký posun vpřed. Dobrý.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
Hej, co se tam stalo? Achievement.
You guys don't have to leave a mess. What happened? Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. He opened fire and
Masang
the story tells itself. Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
Co se děje s tou rukou? No, tak ta flaška asi nic neudělá se. Hele, pivo. Konec konců to směl i v tom baru s těma dostihama. Telefon. Ho? Jo, Parnell Soup Company. Rajská polévka, no, tak asi hádám.
Anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Asi si jistý, že v tom prodávají to, co tam skutečně je napsáno na té krabici? Jo, odtud jsem přišel. Ho? Ho. To vypadá jako náboje.
Optimistic, Cole.
Jo, takhle. No. A co jako? Já jsem si myslel, že to můžu otočit. Jako na další stranu. Počkej. Jo, no tak jenom kresba. Slovník? Slovník, vypadá to jako slovník. Diccionario, tak to by mohl být slovník. Kvér. To já nevím, kde se tady... Nevím, kde se tady vzal, ale koukám, že hned vedle je další kvér.
Not much help.
A okna už se taky dneska nenosí, ty přední. A mimochodem tady neumřel. Nevidím nic překvapivého vzhledem k tomu. Spíš asi mu prohlédl kapsy, že? Oh.
A silver dollar. I thought they took these things out of circulation.
Ťap. Juan Garcia Cruz. Jasně, tady bydlel. Hispáné 175, hnědé oči, černé vlasy, proč ne?
Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Něco na rukách? Nevypadá to. Jako tak nějak vím, co se mu stalo, že? Ale spíš, že si třeba nemá nějaký... Nemá. Co mi můžeš říct? No, byl pěkně rozstřílený, správně. Konečně vím víc než doktor. Taky jednou. Počkej, telefon, aha. Někde telefon jsem viděl, si pamatuju, že ta... Jo, blbec.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, detective?
How can I help, detective?
I need an address on a Parnell Soup Company. A head office or factory in the Los Angeles area?
Just a second, detective. Only one address listed. 6310 Fountain Avenue.
Thanks.
Aha. A toto není sakra na té krabici napsaný? Není. Jo, ještě Tomáše jsem neprohlédl. Tak. Thompson, no. Co tady? Třeba tady, počkej. Nevím.
Ha! Phelps, you jump like a girl.
No hlavně, že to vrátí zpátky. A tady? Oh.
Getting somewhere.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
Super textura. Super textura. Ještě tady než půjdu dovnitř? Nic. Ho? Ne, počkej, to bude tady tahle plechovka asi, že? Super textura. A co je toto teda? Jako to vypadá jak ptačí zob? Nebo tak něco.
You hungry or something, Phelps?
Já nevím, já prostě... Ale...
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
No to teda jo. Tu je kanabis. Kde se tu vzal? A počkej. Taky? No vidíš, to bude asi ve všech, že? Nemusím otevírat, doufám, všechny. Ještě jsem si všiml tohohle.
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
Tijuana. 100%.
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. Dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
No vlastně Tijuana. Tijuana.
Let's wait and see how this plays out.
Či můžu otevřít něco dalšího tady? Ne, víc nejde, dobře. Co pak tu máme dál? Jasně. Ještě tady tenhle baráček, k ním patří, že? Jo, to je nic. Vypadá asi všechno. Dobrá. Tak jde? No tak šup, 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 nemáme na to celý den, chlapče. Ta polívka se sama nekoupí.
Carruthers says the morphine is still turning up.
Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback from Cohen as yet.
Maybe Confidential magazine is right, and Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
Kluci, tak vy se tady měníte jak blbouni. Tak půjdem tudy, no. Sorry, já nečuměl na mapu. A najednou jsem zjistil, hele, kasena. Ale oni jsme nepřišli, jenom jako přijeli jsme.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
To teda, jo. Dobrý den.
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
Počkej, napadá mě jedna taková věc.
You just wanted to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog. I must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Give it a rest, Roy.
Že nic zase tak extrémně úžasného to teda není, no tak je to takový... nic.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris? They're from the LAPD.
No tak Doris už je něco samozřejmě jiného, no tak Doris je samozřejmě sympatičtější. Dobrý den.
What is going on?
LAPD, sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course. We have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Když stála ve dveřích.
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk, please.
OK, ale tu chůzi trochu přeháníš, mladá. Maličká. Bude tam někdo AJ?
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
Já si myslím, jestli náhodou tam nebude... Počkej, Cruz?
This is familiar.
No to teda.
1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz. The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Těkají mu ty oči, nebo ne? Já bych řekl, že ne. Myslím, že víte co, zkusme se. Já si myslím, že nekecá. OK.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
The truth is, I employ a lot of illegals. No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in aircraft factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better. How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Jo, tak teď kecáš, ochu. Teď kecáš.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, We sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
To si umím představit.
Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
A teď se podíval dolů, hurá.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay. Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
Aha. Jasně, takže on by o tom nemusel vědět a oni by to dělali sami, že jo? Na tajňačku. No, nevypadá to, že by se nějak ani nemrká, nebo normálně mrká. Dívá se přímo, zatím se nepodíval dolů. Dobře, trochu se nervózně, jako, ale já řeknu, že asi pravda.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night. Night shift finishes around midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift.
Jasně, oni to dělají v noci do toho. Jasný.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around myself.
Takže oni v noci na černo, jasně.
This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
No, jenže jatka jsou trochu něco jiného než výrobna polívky, tyjo. Pokud tady teda jako nějakým způsobem nedělají docela prasečinky s rajčatama, což si myslím, že nepřipadá v úvahu. Ne, to není on. No? Kde je? Kde je můj parťák? No asi bez něho. No hurá, toto trvalo, hochu.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Cool stuff. Už jdu, neboj.
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
Ale on nic neřekl teď. To nedává smysl.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
Jasně, to vede jen zpátky. Uhní.
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me.
Jsi podezřelej.
This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
No vidím Highland Avenue, New York. Hollywood.
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
Se na to podívej.
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Je to stejný?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. It brings me luck.
No, jestli myslíš.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
No, jasně, Vogo.
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm gonna go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
I get a shipment once every 2 weeks. Ernesto does the driving. I don't know his full name. It's delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. From here, it gets sent all over the country.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
Kecáš, protože máte stejnou minci.
You're a liar, Sergio. You're in it, and I'm gonna break you for it.
You're loco, Placa. I got nothing to do with Juan Garcia.
Nemáš nic společného?
We found a matching silver dollar on Juan Garcia. What are the odds of that, Sergio?
Juan and Jorge are brothers. They're cousins.
Aha.
They work for some evil gabacho. The guy is an aberration. He gives out the silver dollars. Jorge gets me a list of deliveries every morning. 20th century is always on.
You keep your mouth shut for today and I don't take you in. Do we have a deal?
Do I have a choice?
Jasně.
Is that a serious question?
That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks, I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place.
Komunisti? Tady? Nikdy.
I'm glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
McCarthy to všechno vyřeší. Tak. Všechno bude fajn. Jsem si 100% jistý. Kam běž, vole? Aha, něco jsme ještě... Jo, já jsem sedl do špatného vozu. Nevadí.
More years than I want to own up to, Phelps.
You have any idea who Rojas was talking about?
The gringo who runs the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? You asked Rojas how much a silver dollar was worth, he'd probably say 50 cents. Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. The cavalry should be here any minute.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
Ale. Což nějaké pomalé gringo. Aha, cože?
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over.
To myslíš vážně?
I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
Další takovej, zajímavé.
I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification?
Mexický řidičský průkaz.
Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address.
Tak samozřejmě Tijuana už jsme ji řešili.
Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information and I won't give you to immigration.
Information Immigration. Nový Michael Phelps.
Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Chtěl jsem říct rapper. Jo, kecáš, vole.
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
I told you I know them. I told you my family is at risk. What makes me part of their gang?
Třeba ta mince?
You have a silver dollar, Erto, just like Juan. I'm sure Ernesto and the rest have them as well.
The silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him. His creatures carry his orders to us.
Cože?
If I gave you his name, I would be buried alongside my wife and children.
If you don't give us something, you will rot in jail while your family starves on the street.
Ernesto Juarez, tonight at 1 a.m. He's bringing the truck into the soup factory. Please help me, sir. Ernesto can be very cruel.
No vidíš, že to šlo.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
Ty máš tak... teď se podíval. Fuck off.
It's real funny, wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
Dobrý nákres, mimochodem.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
No vidíš, a už se nemusíš křenit, když říkáš asi pravdu.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help.
Jasně.
And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're under arrest, Erto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do.
Ty stupid gringo! Ty jsi mě obalamutil!
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come. Let him unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get him.
Počkej, teď ještě nezačali nic vykládat. No ale dobře, no.
What are you doing?
Jo.
All right, move. Move! Let's go!
Aha, počkej, tak jak se to dělá teda? To se musím podívat, protože fakt jako nemám se menší tušení, jak se otvírá takový kufr teda tím pádem. Ble. To zkusím. Já jsem si fakt myslel, že to nejde přeskočit. Možná se mýlím.
Time to bust these guys up. Let's go.
A jo. Ne, já právě nechci řídit. Už. Jo. Počkej. A tak já jsem si naivně myslel, že... Děkuju. Let's go! A to by snad už u nás asi měli vědět, ne? U nás musí vědět, když jsme jeli se sirénama.
Okay, gentlemen, we'll take them.
Den.
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them. Weapons on the ground, now. Go, Phelps, get in there. You're covered, Phelps.
Ježišmarja. Fuck off. Jo no, a tohle taky, idiote.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
You're clear, go!
I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Ale to asi nebude všechno, co?
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
A co jako? Achievement! Mrtvola, a co jako? Sám se mu vystřelil mozek z palice.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life. Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on him.
Myslíš, že to byl Ernesto? Skutečně? OK. Je blbý, že u toho řidičáku není fotka, no.
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
At the
very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
Mně jenom přijde divný, že by takovej velký boss a kápo se tohodle zúčastnil teda. No a tak jsou to Mexičani, hádám. Ale... chechtáky.
Must be $1,000 here. Yet another silver dollar. Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about? Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender. What does it mean?
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
Jasně, ale... Ang als kej met mas. Počkej, jak se jmenuje, co je napsaný na tom papíře tady? Ne, na tom... Mas ang kej. Mas ang kej, to myslím dám dohromady, že? Mas? To není mas.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Sice nejlepší, že jsem se tak soustředil na to, abych to jakoby narovnal od začátku, že jsem vůbec nepostřehl, že už je to dobře. To je hezký, no, já jsem to chtěl posunout celý doleva a najednou jsem překvapen, že on začal Phelps mluvit. Jinou aspoň bude co pitvat. Doktore, přidáváme ti práci, měl bys být rád.
American Century Broadcasting.
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Tak nějak.
Locked. We need another way in.
A co kdyby zkrátka jednoduše tam vrazil autem? To si nevypadá, že? Tudy? Ne, tady má ani nemůžu jít. Napadá mě ze zadu samozřejmě. Aha.
Yep, that'll work.
Tady vlastně si nedostanu.
Cover the back door, Roy.
LAPD?
Hey, who the fuck is that?
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Wow, ten kluk to myslí vážně. Neměl skrýt přední dveře. Já nevím, kde se tady vzal. Jo, aha. Moc dlouho ne. Dík. Ještě jsi mi ho nabil. Dík, že děláš návnadu. Sakra. No kuk. Doufám, že mám nabito.
Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for many years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth! Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Takže nic. Či protože jenom 16 babek za zničení vozidel. To se sám divím.
Your platoon is what remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there.
It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
No proč ho nevzal sebou?
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant, when you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Hele, není to náhodou ten borec, co teďka řeší ten morfín? Že jo? Že to byl on? Myslím si, že jo? The setup.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat.
Říkám, teď mu dá jednu ránu a ten padne, ne? Aha, tak ne. Ty brdo, židle přiletěla.
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert, you get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
Právě.
Him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this.
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Tahle? Mimochodem, to mají být rukavice tam to vedle.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Páska. Na omotání rukou. Tudy zřejmě utekl. Noviny. Obětavě pracuje, aby pomohl slabým. No, to jsme viděli.
You look troubled.
Tohodle jsem myslel.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Pusu. Skoro to tak na mě působilo, jako. Rukavica.
I don't think so.
Boxerská. Co by tady mohla dělat? Já vím, telefon, chápu. Bacha, ti nespadne mýdlo, Phelpsi. Kde ten telefon?
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
To by teda zatraceně měl mít.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number.
AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thank you.
You know the place? Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Hádám, že tam jedem.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
Cože?
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
No.
That's that cop.
Přesně tak, to jsem já.
Like a decent guy.
Díky, však já jsem decent guy.
I was married by a judge.
Yeah, what do you want?
Pusu,
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Ukaž.
Read about the Tarleton case in the paper? That's the cop who solved it.
Přesně tak, to jsem já.
Isn't everything like
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Hey, fuck you. I swear. This town
Jak
is going
mám
straight to
poznat
hell.
prominentního Tommyho?
You look at this clown.
Podle podpisu? No to já vím. No někdo, kdo ještě neodešel, ne? Jo, počkej. Už to vidím, ty vole, Churchill.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
Jo, tak ten Churchill mi unikal. To je rovnou tady. Hello.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Brzo budu doma, tvůj chlapec byl dobrý, Albert.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Čekajte, já si zkontroluji, jestli je to v pořádku. To je narovnátka? Ne, to není narovnátka, to je chrání zubu. To je chrání zubu.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
No tak jestli jste říkali, že tu měl ženskou.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Kuš. Spíš toto, ne? Vyhrajte dům svých snů. Hele.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Přítelkyně?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right. Let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Co, cigarety? Doutník?
Gives us angle if he has a real love interest.
To asi měla být rtěnka, že? Na té cigaretě. A tady další telefon?
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Samozřejmě, boxeři taky musí umět matematiku. Ještě něco tady? A.
It's still warm.
A skříň? Co tady ještě jsem? No ještě hraje hudba furt.
Another window exit. Must have just missed him.
Jo, takhle. Hele, co tady tenhle lulínek?
The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
Ty jsi žvanílek. Tak ještě pořád něco jsem tady.
Hey buddy, you dropped something?
Co jsem tady zapomněl?
When's America gonna understand? It's about giving, not giving.
Nevím, zdávám to.
I was married by a judge. Should have asked for a jury. You look at this clown.
Jo, aha, tak jenom mě ta hudba zmátla, ok.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. She knows his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Any central unit, citizen reports of
So, you boxing Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Dobře, já valím na ten zločin. No hurá, ty brďo. Nádraží Main Street, já jenom chci říct, ty kokso to bylo zase přes celé město. Bylo hrozný. Boh. LAPD, bitches.
Hey, move along. This is private property.
Sir, we're with the LAPD. We had a report of a burglary in progress at this address.
Oh. No burglary. These guys all work nights here. Maintenance crew.
Maintaining what, exactly?
No voy a terminar en la cárcel por este idiota.
Show me your hands!
To je blbec. Proto si padl jako první.
Get in cover!
Ale tak to se mi nepovedlo.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Říká člověk, co nemá ani baterku.
Stay down. Push forward.
Počkej.
Stay in cover.
Ještě jedno do čumáku na rozloučenou. Já jsem v pohodě, kde je klobouk? Já se ho chci vzít. Asi jsem o něho přišel na chvilku. Ten člověk střílí. Tak já se dostanu nahoru. Kudy?
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
On to možná vyřešíme. A já tady vstupuji. Mohl by ses prosím tě. Uf. Jsem si myslel, že mám problém. A štěstí dobrý.
$11K. I've been involved in a shooting and the suspects are down. It's now code 4, but I'll need an ambulance to 539 South Los Angeles Street, Valor Tobacco Company. Also notify Detective Headquarters that I'll need the coroner.
11K, I'll notify the ambulance, Detective Headquarters, and the coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting. Suspect is down at 539
You know the way.
South Los
You can
Angeles
drive.
Street at Valor Tobacco, code 4.
Už jenom 12, ty brďo.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Se zeptáme.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
A kde? Doleva říkala, že?
Sounds like we're missing all the fun. Get in there.
Wow. Hello, Carlos.
Like hitting women, do you?
Ty vole, vémola. Skoro tak vypadal. A dostal na budku. Jak měl za sebou zápas, no to je pravda. Cunard line. Nebo Cunard line, já nikdy nevím. One way or another. Jasně.
Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio.
Ale Cunard line se mi líbí. To je skutečná společnost. No. Například Karpátie byla od této společnosti a v téhle době už myslím byli spojeni s White Star Linem, pokud se nemýlím. Počkej, jsem to neotočil, vlastně mě teď napadá. Jo, ani nemůžu. No a co naše madam? Jo, takhle. Já myslel, že ji mám prozkoumat.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Spíš jsem chtěl prozkoumat druhou kapsu. Oh!
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Nebo pero.
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
OK, ty kecáš. Jo, ona to vlastně vyplnila tady ten kupon, že?
You're lying, Candy. You were in his hotel room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
Jo, dobře, děkuji za odpověď.
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Jasně.
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
Napadá mě toto. A nebo toto, že? Zkusme toto.
Albert wrote his winnings down on a notepad in the hotel room. We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting slips?
That son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
Kecáš. Ale to jenom pohlednice, to není lístek. Zkusme jenom pochybovat.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
Good luck, Miss Edwards. I hope things work out for you.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say so.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
A hlavně jste to řešili hned před jejíma dveřima, kde vás nemohla slyšet.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Jo, no. Tak, rozhlídla se. To se cení. A nikdo tě nesleduje, prosím tě, buď v klidu úplně. Však nikdo tě nesleduje, vidíte někoho někde za mnou? Nikdo tam není. To je taková pouliční čistírna bot. Jste si tady sedli a většinou jako děcka vám leštili boty, no tak já jsem říkal čistina, jak leštírna. A svým způsobem to se čistí, že jo, zároveň s těmi. Oh, maniak! Víš co, ona se otočila, uviděla mě poprvé a maniaku! Olala. Počkej, tak schválně. Jo, fakt, že jo, se to dá přeskočit, ježišmarja, tak to jsem mohl vědět dřív.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Jo, však neboj, Phelps. Jo. No to by mě teoreticky měla vidět teda, ale... Jo. Sakra, kam jde ta ženská?
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Prostě teď na ní perfektně vidíš, o čem to mluvíš. Sorry. Wow. Jako sorry jo, ale já jsem byl schovaný za tím plotem, takže to bych se hádal. Checkpoint. Děkuji. Akorát mám teď takovou blbou otázku, jak slezu dolů? Hádám, že to řešit teď nebudu.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Já vím. Už běžím.
Doufám. Slack.
V pohodě, je všechno pod kontrolou. Ty vogo, ale kam ona jde? Doufám, že se teď nezastaví. Ty jsi na něco slyšela, madam? Ty brďo, zastavila se. A naštěstí dobrý. Tady nikdo není. Vidíš tady někoho? Možná tam ten člověk s tím pometlem. Ten tě sleduje. No musím se přiznat, oproti tomu předchozímu sledování je tohle daleko delší. Hodně daleko delší. Ti ptáci vzlítali hodně zajímavým způsobem, kde bzz, raketa. By byla čurina, kdyby ona vylezla zpátky.
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
Ne, to nejsem já. Si mě jako stává se mi to často, že lidi si mě pletou, ale skutečně ne.
A blonde woman just came in here. She went out the back way. Said she was being watched. How much did she collect? $3,600. She cleaned me out. On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight? You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
A jako nevadí ti, že jsi to říkal úplně někomu cizímu, ani jsem jako neřekl, že LAPD.
An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Však já to chci... Halo?
What do you think?
Co je? Do prdele, co je? Asi... To je baglí? Co na to internet? Zkusme takhle. Doufám, že ji nebudu muset znovu sledovat. Ježišmarja, to je 4 minuty zpátky, nebo 3. Tak jsem zvědav. Internet neříká nic, že by to mělo nějak jako... Proč to nefunguje? On to jenom zvedne a nic. On to neudrží v ruce. Do prčic. Aha, to je fakt baglí, člověče. Zkus zapnout hru.
Cole, we got things to do.
Já vím, ale já nemůžu, víš, prostě já potřebuji to nemůžu, ono to nefunguje. Tak moment, já se to pokusím nějak vyřešit. Hele, chci něco zkusit, už to zafungovalo. On udělá toto, když natáčím, tak dělá toto. A já jsem přestal natáčet, vytáhl jsem deník, chytl jsem to znovu. A je to baglí, ale když přestanu natáčet, tak on to chytne, hele. Ty kokso, jednou to zafungovalo, když jsem nenatáčel a teď už to nefunguje zas. To je nějaká halus. Och jo. Fakt to nějak jako nedám dohromady. To je blbec. Ne, prostě nepokládej tu tušku. Tak já nevím, jestli se mám snažit to rozjet, anebo to mám prostě vygooglit tu odpověď. To je bublifuk. Fungovalo to ale. Tak píšou, že hvězdička by to měla vypnout. Ani prdla je z hochu, možná jiná hvězdička? Ne na numerické klávesnici, ale tady na této? Ani bou, ani prd. No já vím, já používám widescreen fix a všechny ostatní fixy. Protože to jede na 60 fps, no tak... Ale jednou se to povedlo, no viděli jste to, že jsem tam byl. Já jsem se na to měl vykašlat a prostě to udělat. Tak, hele, fanouškovský patch vypnut. Vemte si, jak to jede tragicky. Protože je to na 30 fps. Schválně. No hele, najednou to funguje. Examine, Drugstore, 1487 War Avenue, Hollywood.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Bude uložení, abych to mohl zase zapnout. Potřebuju safe, protože tohle je hrozný. Ukládání, výborně.
R11K11 King, further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Tak, a teď já to jdu zase zapnout. No, už jsme zase na 60 FPS. Ne na 30.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Hlavně doufám, že nebudu muset zase něco vyškrtávat.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast.
Jo, asi mám telefonát, že?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please. This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood?
Yes, sir. Send 1 round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
Hezky to tam problikávalo něco, že?
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
Když mě napadá, jsem se mohl převlíct. No, to se podá. Takže máme jet za Rayem. Ow.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
Sorry.
Any Central Unit 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Neříkej mi, že to je zase přes celé město mezi náma. Ty vole, ne. Ne. Ne, prostě ne, sorry. Ale přes celé město zase jet, no počkej. Myšlenka. Třeba to zafunguje.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about it in the newspaper.
Teda doufám, možná jedu k těm bookmakerům, teda mě teď napadlo. A jestli jo, tak nevadí. Jo. Takže já jsem to vlastně vyškrtl. To je jedno.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
How many stops is she gonna make?
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Hammond is full of himself. Being this sure he was gonna win.
Já myslím, že tohle jízdou jsem ještě méně nápadnej než obvykle.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance. God damn it, everyone's looking at us, Cole.
Já vím, ale to nevadí, on je daleko. A ještě kdybych zapnul sirénu, tak bychom byli ještě méně nápadní. Zastavila? Jo.
Pull over. He's heading inside. I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Well, you don't see that every day.
O čem to meleš, starochu?
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you find out later she's got none.
I know that face. That's the guy who busted all those Negro drug pushers last week, isn't it?
Oh.
Roy! Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
To ten kvér rovnou nechal, jo. No, tak však podívej se na ten zatracený nápis, co tam je. Děkuju.
32 caliber. One shot fired.
A není zvláštní, že ta vystřelená nábojnice je tak jako divně, neměla by být spíš o jedno výš? Možná ne, já se ptám.
The Egyptian Theater.
Pane, co děláte na ženských záchodech?
So, what now? The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
A já jdu tudy.
That's that cop.
Jo, to je ten fízl. Mám ještě pořád tam ten zločin? Jestli jo, tak tam zajedu.
Make a right turn.
Ne. Ty řídíš.
You can drive.
A doufám, že mě to zaveze k tomu pouličnímu zločinu. Protože jako fakt přes celé město absolvovat cestičku.
Car 11 King, meet the officers at 187 Union and 7th. Stand by for further.
Takže se řídím já.
11K responding, go ahead with the further.
11 King, meet the officers at 187 in the
Jo, jasně.
Union and 7th. Suspect is still outstanding. Code 2.
No mě to tady tak hezky vyhodí. Nevydařená schůzka, jo.
What's her story?
Last seen falling out of a bar with some goon. He got fresh, he got shy, he got angry. Witness has him late 40s, 6 foot, light shirt, dark trousers. He's got to still be in the vicinity, detective. She's not even cold.
No teda hezká řacha.
Blunt force trauma. Must have grabbed the first thing to hand and clocked her with it.
Zase se zamotal do vraždy, ty brďo. Pak asi hádám, že...
Phelps, we came down the alley from 7th Street, sir. He didn't slip past us. Try the roof.
There's our suspect.
Give it up, LAPD!
Hej.
All right, if you really want to dance.
Zatančíme si, chlapče. Chytni ho. No už přešla možnost. Bylo to dost jednostranný, že?
You're behind the wheel.
Tak jdem zpátky do toho divadla egyptského.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound.
Aha.
The revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
No, počkej. Je to v pořádku. Jsou tady někde noviny?
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
Bloody hell, on speaks English.
Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
Tady světlo? Proč? Jo, jako na schodiště nahoru, rozumím.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money, all I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon. You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man. Hammond too when I find him.
Throw out the guns.
Bude se nade mnou, bych řekl. Wow. Jo, tady se nedá schovat.
I'm wide open here.
Where are you? You limey cocksucker.
Možná bych chtěl jít nahoru. To bude asi lepší, že? Uznávám. Tak já jsem si myslel, že když začnu střílet naslepo zpoza toho rohu, tak mi to k něčemu bude. Tohle jsem chtěl udělat, no. Můžu jít nahoru, ej?
Move, I got you.
Ok, dík.
You're covered, Phelps. You're clear, go! Move, I got you.
Byl tak, kde je? Pod náma? Jo, on fakt se běhl dolů, blbec.
Give me some goddamn cover.
Ale jo, už jdu. Mohl jsem zůstat nahoře, já vím.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Iskanya sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
No, tak pár vozidel bylo trochu poškozených, no. Albert Hammond se po nevysvětlitelném zmizení z policejní vazby plaví do Anglie. Nevysvětlitelné.